Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the Black Ops 6 Zombies full launch prep, whatever you want to call it. It's been a long day. I've recorded a lot of videos today, so bear with me as we get through this, but I wanted to go over it, wanted to talk about it, go over all the launch comms, zombies intel, everything they released today, including Liberty Balls, turning into Liberty Calls, touch-ups to the HUD, just all the augments being released, extra details. So we're gonna go over that. I'm gonna try and go over it pretty quickly so that way you guys aren't here for a long time, but still hit all the main points. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is just a recap of everything, and here we go right here. Zombies launch updates from Treyarch. So I'm not gonna read everything here, but as you can see, it looks as if Liberty Falls has gotten a little bit of a rework in terms of ambience and just overall aura, I guess you could say. It looks a little moodier. And then you also have the new introduction of these dark ether storms around the map, which I think look really good. And then for the HUD touch-ups, we have character portraits down here in the bottom now. Thank goodness. The HUD, while it's not a massive step forward, it is a step forward in terms of it's unique again. It's not exactly like Warzone, like multiplayer. Looks unique to zombies, at least has some unique features, unique features. Told you it's a long day. And then at the bottom there, we have the perks. If you notice, they're closer spaced together. They look more Cold War-esque. They, yeah, that's just the way to put it. It's more like Cold War, less like Modern Warfare Zombies where they were smaller. I'll throw up an image right now of the before, and then I'll put in full HD like that, the after. I'll blow this picture up a little bit so you guys can see better. But looks good. I like it. You can remove different elements. I'll read this part right here. General alignment and color adjustments made across the entire HUD. Character portraits added to the lower left by default. Perk icons now positioned closer together. Zombie specific widgets added to certain in-game actions. We don't know what that is quite exactly yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out soon. We have in-game gobblegum reward animation added, and visibility sliders added to allow players to fine-tune or completely disable additional HUD elements, including score feed, medals notifications, minimap opacity, weapon and equipment information, and more. So that's beautiful. Right here, I'm gonna scroll over it. You guys can pause the video, look at what you want. We got images and different locations on Terminus. So we're gonna scroll through. Honestly, it looks really good, man. I'm really excited. Everything I've seen here, it looks super promising, and it looks like we're going to be in for a really good launch and hopefully a great postseason as well. Shipwreck and the Outer Islands. There's 2 Outer Islands, I believe, and then there's the Shipwreck, although there could be 3 Outer Islands. I don't know. It said something here. Temple Island, Castle Rock Island, and Crab Island. So 3 islands plus the Shipwreck. Beautiful. Love that. We have a lot to explore, a lot to do in Terminus. And then Almost Hell, West Virginia. We get another look at Liberty Falls here. This is the Parasite rounds that we're going to have. Along with it looks a little moodier, but it might not be. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. We're going to have to play. Also, just remember, it also says the ambience and the overall atmosphere of the map is tied into the main quest as well. So, gonna bank on that, right? We're going to bank on that. Here's some locations in Liberty Falls. I don't know if this is the updated lighting and atmosphere. Yeah, it is, because they have the dark ether storms all over the map. So it looks really cool. Not gonna lie to you, it looks really cool. I'm excited. That's the best way to put it. And now we're gonna go to the augments. 108 augments at launch. 6 for every perk, every ammo mod, every field upgrade. We got an in-game shot of the menu here. You're gonna research your augment. XP, or you're going to research your item, whatever perk, ammo mod, whatever it is you choose. You're going to research it. XP goes into it. You get your augments unlocked for it, and you get to choose 1 major, 1 minor for each one. 6 in total. 2 can be equipped at one time. I think the screen looks really cool in general. Overall, pretty good. We have the 8 perks here. We're going to go over here. Here is what every perk does. Does exactly what you think. None of these are new except Melee Macchiato, but you just replace the weapon gun butt with a deadly punch that sends enemies flying. Beautiful, right? So now we have Juggernog. We're gonna have our major augments here, slightly increase maximum health with Juggernog, seems pretty good. Armor acts as a shield on your back, completely absorbing damage to your back. So this is basically bringing back the old school zombie shield. I'm really excited to use that and see how it works. And then you got reactive armor, Victorious Tortoise from Black Ops 4. When an armor plate breaks, nearby normal enemies are stunned for a short time. Really cool. Minor augments, retaliation, hardened plates, durable plates, deal bonus damage. Armor plates have more damage mitigation and slightly increased armor durability. I think increased armor durability is probably going to be the one that I will rock. I don't know. I'm going to have to go in and test these and try each one and obviously like see like what's good, what's fun. There's a lot of build crafting that you can do with this, which I really like. I'm really a fan of that. We got stamina up here, become immune to fall damage, increase tactical sprint, and walk faster while aiming. Those are going to be your major augments. Then we're going to have our minors here with wild tactical sprinting. Projectile damage is reduced. Use equipment while sprinting. Gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. I think I'm going to go with probably in this one, equipment while sprinting. Or maybe tactical sprinting. I don't know. I don't really like many of the minor ones. The major ones, though, immune to fall damage. I always need that. Increased tactical sprint duration is also really good, and walking faster while aiming is also pretty good. Zombies, you don't want to be slow while you're shooting zombies and trying to, you know, like ADS. So all of those major ones are pretty good. You have a good selection to choose from there. Speed Cola, the one I'm really looking forward to on Speed Cola, it's going to be classic formula here. Reload speed is even faster. It's going to be like the OG Speed Cola, like before there was upgrades and different things for it. Field upgrades recharge a bit faster is also really good, and Phantom Reload weapon magazines are slowly refilled over time. All of those are really good major augments. I think Speed Cola is going to be a really, really solid perk this year. The mystery box sells much faster, swaps weapons faster, and deploy equipment faster. I think for minor augments here, I think I'm going to go with Quick Swap. I think that's just the kind of the main one. I don't really see too much use in these two, but who knows? Might come in handy a lot. Might find myself needing it if something is too slow in the game. Also, just wanted to point this out too. You replate armor faster with Speed Cola now. That wasn't a thing in Cold War because you never replated in Cold War. It's a new thing that was introduced in Modern Warfare Zombies. They're bringing it back for Black Ops 6 Zombies. Deadshot, once again solid. Major augments are going to be Dead Head, Dead First, and Dead Again. We're going to have further increase in critical damage. Deal double critical damage if an enemy is at full health, and critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your magazine. I think this is going to be really cool with snipers if you're trying to do a lot of damage and just kind of burst an enemy to death. Excuse me. And then Deadhead, further increase in critical damage. I think that's just going to be the default one, though. Like, who doesn't want increase in crit damage? Like, come on now. Extra damage, baby. And then dead minor augments is going to be Dead Break, Dead Draw, and Dead Set. Increase damage to armor pieces, reduce hip fire spread, and reduce gun movement while performing omni movement. I'm going to say Dead Break is probably going to be the best one, but depending on how much your gun sways and stuff with Dead Set, that could also be pretty good. Hip fire spread depends on your playstyle, right? Depends on your playstyle. I like that there's something for everybody here, though. That's the key point here. There's something for everybody. Quick Revive. This one's kind of nutty. Major augments are going to be EMT, Equivalent Exchange, and Dying Wish. You heard me. Dying Wish from Black Ops 4 is back. Reviving an ally allows them to keep all of the perks on their bleed out bar. Really good. Really good if you're not playing solo. Equivalent Exchange, killing an enemy while down will revive you and remove Quick Revive. This can be done up to 3 times. If I'm thinking about this correctly, if you have this in a solo game, you get your 3 self-revives, and then you also, I guess, get 6 in total, because then you can use Equivalent Exchange on Quick Revive and get those 3 extra ones. So that's pretty cool. A good way to get 6. And then Dying Wish, on lethal damage, become immune to all damage for 2 seconds and keep 1 health. Quick Revive is removed on use. Good old Dying Wish. Instead of going down, you're going to go into a state where you have 1 HP and you're immune for 2 seconds. And then it gives you enough time to hopefully get out of your bind. And then Quick Revive is gone. Go buy it again. Seems like you have unlimited uses on this one. Love it. Seems pretty good. Minor augments. Swift recovery, reviving an ally, increases both of your movement speeds for a short time. Karmic return, reviving an ally heals you to full health. That one's pretty good. This one could be nutty for speedrunning, if you're speedrunning with people. And slow death, increase your time to last stand. That's obviously for the newer players in zombies. That's gonna be a good one for you guys. So if you are a new player to zombies, I love you. Welcome into the community. Welcome into the world of zombies. Slow Death's going to be a good one to use. Quick Revive is going to be big for any new players in zombies. So looking forward to that. Elemental Pop. Love this one too, man. Major augments citrus focus. If a weapon has an ammo mod applied, Elemental Pop will only activate that one. Imperial Peach. Enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. And the one I love, Electric Cherry, is back. Reloading creates an electric damage discharge that damages and stuns nearby normal enemies. The emptier the magazine, the stronger the damage. Love it. Minor augments are going to be Vulnerability, slightly increase enemy elemental weakness damage. Pineapple Blast equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod, and Chill Berry slightly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns. I think it might honestly be Vulnerability is the one I'm probably going to go for on this one, because like more damage, right? More damage. Explosive Dive to Prone and immunity to self-inflicted explosive damage. You guys already know it. It's PhD Flopper. Major augments are going to be Gravity MD. Just falling from heights creates explosions. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dr. Ram, tactical sprint, knocks down and damages base zombies. That is going to be an interesting thing to see. I know we've seen it with the when you do the mutant injection and you become a mangler, you run into zombies and they just get knocked down or just absolutely wiped out. But I'm interested to see how Dr. Ram's going to work on just a normal player. And then PhD Slider, sliding into enemies triggers explosions. We had it in Cold War. We also have the other part of it from Cold War in the minor augments with Tribologist. Sliding distance and speed are increased. That's going to be really fun to use. Love movement, especially with Omni movement. It's going to be cool. Environmentalists become immune to environmental damage while sliding. Don't know exactly how useful that'll be, but I guess we'll find out once we play, because we don't really know the whole, you know, we have to play the game, right? We have EOD Technician, slightly reduce height and distance requirements for explosions. Cool, right? PhD Flopper is going to be fun, as always. Then we got Melee Macchiato. Replace weapon gun butt with a deadly punch. All melee attacks are slightly faster. Melee attacks heal a small amount of your health, and your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. Those are the major augments. Triple Shot is definitely going to be the best one, I think, here. It's going to be very reminiscent of the Thunder Punch from Origins. You know, you could take out multiple zombies at once with it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping Melee Macchiato is going to be a decent perk and actually worthwhile using, but I guess we just got to find out and play the game, right? Minor augments is going to be stick and move. Backpedal speed is increased after a successful melee attack. That's interesting. I like that they're bringing something in with that, because, you know, a lot of times when you're going for the knife, you do the little gravity suck and you move in, and then sometimes you can't get back out when you're going for it. So if that's going to help that out, that'll be cool, especially with, you know, it being completely focused on a melee. So your punch can one hit kill normal enemies for longer. That's also going to be a really good one. We don't know how long or how long Melee Macchiato even allows you to one-punch zombies, but it'll be cool to test that. And then melee kills reloaded portion or your held weapon. Something for everybody, right? Something for everybody. But you can also punch a mangler! You can punch a mangler, yes! That looks so cool. Love that screenshot there. Ammo mods, we're going to have Brain Rot, Crowd Freeze, Dead Wire, Napalm Burst, and Shadow Rift. You know, the usual ones. Ammo mod augments, Brain Rot. So I'm going to go over these really quickly because a lot of these on the minor ones are just the same thing. I'm going to go over the only ones that actually change anything on here. Plague, change enemy has a chance to turn other enemies. Cool. Charmed enemy distracts nearby normal and special enemies for a short time. Monkey Bomb, for Pheromone. Big Game, you can, Brain Rot elite enemies. Minor augments is going to be the extension. Does exactly what you think. Extends the duration. Haste, cooldown, explosive. This is actually pretty cool. Brain Rot zombies at the end of their duration, they explode and deal toxic damage. That's pretty cool. Then we got Cryo Freeze. You're going to have Big Game once again. Slow elite enemies. Ice Cloud, enemies that are killed while frozen may leave a cloud that slows enemies. Very cool. Frozen Stiff, enemies are frozen in place. Minor augments, extension. Freezer Burn slightly increases the damage, and then Liquid Nitrogen is kind of cool. Significantly increase your chance for Cryo Freeze to activate. That'll probably be pretty useful. So it'll be fun to experiment with some of these. It'll be fun. Dead Wire. This one has a really cool one. Chain Lightning spreads to other zombies. Cool. Big Game. You already know what it does. Lightning Strike. A bolt of lightning strikes from above, stunning all normal and special enemies in the area. That sounds really cool to me, man. Like, that sounds really cool. So we'll see, right? Minor augments, high voltage, Dead Wire deals slightly more damage. Haste, you already know. Extension, you already know. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Napalm Burst. Unlocks at player level 6. Yeah, so some of these you also, obviously you have to unlock every single one first before you can even research them. So progression. Major augments, big game, you already know. Thermite increases burn damage. Firebomb, burned enemies explode on death, spreading the fire to nearby enemies. That one can be really good. Napalm burst, looks like it's shaping up to be one of the better, if not the best, ammo mods in the game. Minor augments are extension, increase the burn duration. Each damage incendiary, each damage tick has a small chance to spread to a nearby enemy. That one looks really sick. And contact burn, initial burn effect deals more damage. And then Shadow Rift is the new one. Bullets deal shadow damage. Each bullet has a chance to spawn a black hole on a normal or special enemy, warping away those nearby and dropping some from the air at lethal speed. Major augments, big game, you already know. Actually, I'm going to talk about this one for a second. Imagine shadow rifting an abomination or a mangler or an amalgam. Like, that could be really freaking cool, man. I'm excited to use that. Shadow Rift is probably my most anticipated ammo mod just because it's new and it's really cool. It's really freaking cool. Topple danger, warp one enemy that deals shadow damage to others. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but you know. Explosive rain, enemies that are dropped from portals will explode on contact with the ground. Love that. It's going to be super cool. Haste, you already know. Targeted, dropped enemies will fall on other enemies. That's going to be fun to see. And supermassive, the singularity's lethal radius is increased and can kill more enemies. This sounds really good. So I don't know why it's a minor, but hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. All right, we're moving on to the field upgrades. We got the same ones: Aether Shroud, Frenzied Guard, Healing Aura, Energy Mine, and the new one, Dark Flare. You generate a massive energy beam that deals lethal shadow damage. The beam penetrates everything in its path. So Aether Shroud. Group Shroud. Nearby players are also cloaked. Really cool. Burst Dash. Warp forward a short distance, killing all normal enemies in your path. Also very cool. That's going to be awesome for speedrunning again. If you guys know some Cold War speedruns, really relied on the warp forward with Aether Shroud because you could teleport through walls. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be cool. And Void Sheath also sounds fun. Swap to your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with dark ether energy. Kills allow you to stay in Aether Shroud for longer. That just sounds like fun. It sounds like you're going to be like a dark ether ninja going around and just like messing up the zombies, man. I don't know. It seems really cool. We got minor augments here. Instant reload does exactly what it says. You get an extra charge, exactly what it says. An extension, exactly what it says. Nothing there, really. Then we have Dark Flare. This one's cool, right? Dark Flare, new, brand new. We love to see it. Extension does exactly what you think with the major augment, but this one is significantly increases it. So I guess that's why it's a major, right? Supernova. The beam is replaced with a sphere that damages nearby enemies as it travels. The ball detonates at the end of the Dark Flare's duration. That seems pretty cool. We'll have to see how much damage it actually does, though. And then Dark Pact. Beam heals and revives other players in contact. Reminds me of the Scepter of Ra from Black Ops 4. Scepter of Ra from Black Ops 4. That could be really cool. Could be good for new players as well. So keep an eye out for that one, new players. Minor augments. Broad beam significantly increases the size of the beam. That can be really good, right? More damage, more coverage. You love to see it. Heavy shadow. The beam slows enemies on contact. Also really good. And extra charge. Exactly what it says. Then we have Frenzied Guard here. Again, guys, if I'm going too fast here, you guys can pause the video at any time and read this for yourself. All of it should be on screen. I shouldn't be covering up anything. So, Frenzied Guard here. Major augments. Phalanx. Teammates can also repair armor from kills while near you. Really good. Retribution. Trigger an explosion on activation. Normal enemies that melee the player are damaged and knocked down. Pretty good as well. Frenzy Fire. While frenzied, use ammo from stock. Frenzy Fire reminds me of rest in peace, my beloved Ring of Fire. And Retribution sounds pretty cool. And then this one is really good for team play. Minor augments, repair boost, repair more armor per kill. Really good. Increase Frenzied Guard duration. Extension, you know, rally on, and this one's actually pretty good. On activation, repair all nearby teammates' armor to full. That is a really good one. If you're in team play on this one, if you're on co-op, that is really good there. Now we have Healing Aura. We have major augments here. Resilience. All affected players have their health regeneration delay reduced and their rate of healing increased temporarily. Enduring Radiance. The beams and their healing effects persist for a short time after leaving the area of effect. And Persistence. Revive players keep all perks on their bleed out bar. Very cool. All of those seem like they could be really good. Really good for support classes if you're the support player in your team. Yeah. Just seems really good in general. Minor augments inner strength. Affected player damage is slightly increased for a short time. Also reminds me of Ring of Fire. So it sounds like they're kind of taking little bits and pieces of Ring of Fire and putting them in different spots. Because let's be honest, Ring of Fire was overpowered as hell. Still want to see it back though. I still want to see it back. Protection. Healed players have damage slightly mitigated for a short time, and Stoic Presence. On activation, special and elite enemies are stunned while normal enemies are knocked down. Healing Aura seems really good this time. Not gonna lie, especially for support class people. Energy Mine. We're gonna have Scatter. The Energy Mine will split into 3 mines that scatter and detonate one each time. Turret. Instead of a mine, deploy a turret that shoots at the nearest enemy. And Carousel. 3 Energy Mines will float around you, detonating when an enemy is nearby. Minor augments, frequency boost, increased detonation count and duration of Energy Mine, extra charge, you know what it is. Siren, Energy Mine now attracts nearby normal enemies for a short time. So it's gonna be like a little monkey bomb. I like that. I like that a lot. And Carousel sounds really cool. Honestly, all the major ones sound pretty cool. So I'm excited to try out the different ones with Energy Mine. Energy Mine's always been pretty solid in general, so looking forward to it. That's gonna do it for all the augments though. We just went through 108 of them. So we're moving. We're moving. This is the loadout. Obviously, you guys know you get a weapon, melee, field upgrade, tactical, lethal, gobblegum pack. Love to see it. Don't need to read all that. These are going to be all the tacticals. You're going to get the concussion, smoke, stim, decoy, and shock charge that you can go into the game with. And then you can obviously craft the Symbol Monkey and the Casimir in-game with salvage. As you can see here, it says in-game only, salvage 1,000, 1,500. So that'll be good. Lethals here, we got Frag, Sticky Grenade, C4, Thermo, Impact, Molotov, Blast Trap, and Combat Axe. You can load in with all of these here. Love to see that. Now let's get into the score streaks. This could be really cool. Armor plates, obviously. RCXD, the Lobber, which is like the missile barrage, and the Hellstorm. And then we have the Sentry Turret, the Mangler Cannon, which we've seen in some gameplay. My voice is dying. I've done a lot of talking today. The Mangler Cannon, which we've seen in gameplay. We have the Chopper Gunner, good old classic Chopper Gunner. We'll see if it's as OP as the Cold War one. We'll have to find out, to be determined. And Mutant Injection, where you can turn into a Mangler. I'm so excited for that, man. Can't wait to try that out. Cannot wait to try that out. And then obviously self-revives. You get 3 per match. That's a big change, by the way. 3, only 3 per match now. Not like Cold War where you got infinite. And then last but not least, we have Gobblegums. We have Rare, Epic, Legendary, Ultra, and Whimsical. So let's go. Oh, and so you get them by playing the game, and then you can also purchase them in the store. That's a brand new thing that they just confirmed today. So, you know, that's how it goes, right? So we got Rare Gobblegums, we got Stock Option, Anywhere But Here, Temporal Gift, Shields Up, Killjoy, Cashback, and Arsenal Accelerator. All of these are the same ones that we had in Black Ops 3, except Shields Up. So Stock Option, you get ammo from the stock. Anywhere But Here, Random Location Teleportation. Temporal Gift, power-ups last longer. Shields Up is going to be the new one here. Armor is twice as strong, and it lasts 3 minutes. That's going to be really good. And the fact that it's rare also can really help out. Then we have Killjoy, spawn an insta-kill power-up, Cashback, spawn a max ammo power-up, and Arsenal Accelerator, charge the player's field upgrade faster. That one lasts 5 minutes, that one's pretty good. Then we got the Epic Gums here, we got Who's Keeping Score, we got Nowhere But Here, Profit Sharing, Exit Strategy, Free Fire, Soda Fountain, and Respin Cycle. Who's Keeping Score is the double points, Nowhere But Here, teleport to a random down player, Profit Sharing, your teammates that are around you get a percentage of the money that you're earning. Everyone's rocking that. You're getting a lot of money. Exit Strategy. Instant is brand new. You basically call in an instant exfil, which is kind of cool. And there's less zombies in the exfil, so it makes it a little easier. We got Free Fire, Unlimited Ammo, Soda Fountain. You buy 1 perk, get 1 free. It's a BOGO. Then you got Respin Cycle. Respin Cycle is kind of cool in this one because when you let's say you get like a legendary weapon, right? You get, when you respin, you get 1 of equal rarity or higher. So I don't know. I feel like the chance of getting a wonder weapon if you get a legendary is higher when you use Respin Cycle. So that could be cool. That could be a cool way to have everything work. Then we got Legendary Gums here. Idolize, all zombies ignore players and stand idle. Phoenix Up, On the House, Immolation Liquidation, Wall Power, Crate Power, and Wall-to-Wall Clearance. None of these are new. These are all previous ones we've had before. Obviously Phoenix Up. You pop it, everybody who's down on the map gets revived. They keep all their perks. Beautiful. Not just the ones on the bleed up bar, all the perks. On the house, perk can power up, random immolation liquidation. You get a fire sale power up. A little different from the previous iteration we saw where you got 3, but you know, that was kind of busted anyway, right? Then you got wall power, wall weapon that you buy, pack a punched, beautiful. Crate power, same thing. Any weapon you get from the mystery box, once you pop this gum, it's going to be pack a punched. And wall-to-wall clearance, for 30 seconds, all wall buys cost 10 essence. That's probably going to be really good for armor, honestly. Now that I think about it, that could be a really good strat. And now we have Ultra and Whimsical gums. I'm really excited for the Ultra ones. These sound really fun. Obviously, Perkaholic is back. You know it's back, man. Yeah, Perkaholic, Near Death, Hidden Power, Wonder Bar, and Raindrops. And then you got the Whimsicals with Newtonian Negation and Indigestion. Perkaholic gives players all perk colas on a map. Near Death experience lasts 3 minutes and revives or revive or be revived simply by being near players. Revive players keep all their perks. Beautiful for boss fights or super intense situations. Hidden Power, upgrade your currently held weapon to legendary rarity. That's a brand new one, and that one is really, really freaking sick. Because God knows it is the most frustrating thing to have to progress through every single game just to get your gun to legendary, and then by that time, it's already doing no damage. So, I'm excited for that one. And then Wonder Bar activates on next mystery box spin. The next weapon from the mystery box will be a wonder weapon. Beautiful, right? Love it. Raindrops spawns all the core power-ups at once. You already know Raindrops, man. What a goated gobblegum. I'm so excited for those being back. And then Newtonian Negation, zombies killed fall straight up. And then Indigestion, zombies killed experience extreme flatulence. Got a bunch of farting zombies everywhere. And then here's just a little bit of extra info here. You have obviously the gunsmith, wonder weapon skins, it's its own menu. And then here is pretty cool. It's the operator select screen because as you guys know, you guys can play as a dedicated crew or you can play as any operator. But if you play as the dedicated crew, as it says right here, play as this operator in zombies for an enhanced story experience and unique content. So yeah, gonna be cool. I really, really like that we have a dedicated crew back. Brings back a lot of the story and just the feel of zombies. So I'm looking forward to that. Then you got progression and all the challenges, progression, zombies, intel, stuff like that. They are bringing back the zombie intel page where you can view audio logs, documents, and artifacts you've discovered. And you can go back and read and listen to intel anytime you want. So I really like that too. And that wraps up the blog post. I think we got this done in under 30 minutes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. I think this looks super solid. I'm really stoked for zombies, man. You guys know we're going to be playing it live on my Twitch the moment that we can. So if you guys haven't already, it's linked down in the description below. Go subscribe. Go follow my Twitch. Not subscribe. Go follow my Twitch and make sure you guys are ready for absolute banger Black Ops 6 streams on my Twitch over there. And obviously, I'm going to have some more videos and I have a bunch of stuff ready to upload on TikTok, YouTube, all of that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm super stoked for Black Ops 6 Zombies, man. Only 1 week away. 1 week away and we are there. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy the video or learned anything new. Comment what your favorite thing is and that what you're most excited for Black Ops 6 Zombies. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. That way you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.